We are back again. Second go at it. Well, this is probably the fourth time on the Dyno since I've owned the car, maybe. All right, so we got Dalton here with us. I don't know what he's wiping, but
car's clean now, boss.
Yeah. Do you guys remember? He was the one that actually powder coated the top lid on the high ram, and that thing. Oh, look at the sun just glistening on it. But so last time on the Dyno, we were losing fuel pressure, and if you've seen the last video, or I think when I'm gonna post this, it'll probably be like four videos later. So if you've seen the prior videos, you're gonna see that I added another auxiliary pump running the secondary Holley 12 tack 1800, and of course, we gotta loosen up with the beers, and hopefully we have a good day. So add another aux pump. Now it has tons of fuel. Actually has, I would say, too much fuel pressure. So I'm gonna have to run.
You got the handy dandy fuel pressure regulator, my friend.
It's not holding it, dude. So I'm gonna have to run a bigger return. Right now the car is on a -6 return line, so I'm gonna have to run like a -8, and then hopefully that'll bring it down. Because when I did a hit yesterday to verify everything, I shit you not, it was like 80 psi of fuel. So yeah, and I think like 75 is probably like where I'd want to be. But I mean, it's still better than fucking 30, 33 psi of fuel and running lean. So button everything up, did a test hit, piping almost blew off, so I had to loosen that up, fix that. And I want to add a little bit more tension on the belt. If you look at my manual tensioner, it barely has any tension on it. But the belt that I run is like, it's so small that it barely even fits on it without any tension, so I don't really have to add much. But I'm going to add just a little bit more just to verify that we're not going to have any slippage come today on the Dyno. It made 28.8 pounds of boost on the test set yesterday, and I'm hoping for maybe, I don't know, 29.5, maybe just one more PSI. All right,
and then one more PSI.
Yeah. What is one more degree of timing? All right, so we're to saw what the car made at 10 degrees of timing, running like 14.1 AFR. Okay, so today I'm not going to take it back down to 10. I'm going to leave it at 16. So we're going to make a hit at 16, and then probably another one at like 18, maybe 19. I'll see how jolly I'm feeling. I don't feel like it needs any more than that, because 30 pounds of boost at 20 degrees is kind of a lot.
I look at it,
it's kind of a lot.
This is the last tune for your deployment.
Yeah.
So might as well do 18, 19. Just if it breaks, you won't. I mean, it's not going to break.
Yeah.
Something should happen.
I mean, it's not going to break. Worst case scenario, it just lifts the head, right? From just having too much time.
See, if something happens,
I'm not driving it anyway.
You're not driving it anyway.
Okay, so that would just
give you something to look forward to, and then
look. Yeah.
So I mean, you might as well just
full send it. See what it does. Okay, but
I'm also saying that as it's not my car.
This is the longest that it's probably lasted. Back-to-back hits, quite a few runs, and it hasn't pushed water out. So I think the magic has been in those ARP, or was it not the 2000, the CA 625 studs. So I think they're working their magic. But obviously, if it lifts on the Dyno today, then obviously order half-inch studs and start getting things in motion as far as taking the block out and getting that joint for half-inch studs as well, along with the fire ring. So yeah, like you said, end of an era. We had our fun with it. Now we got 8 months to sit in the middle of the ocean and contemplate what would be the next best move. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, all right, I think that's enough talking. Old lady's waiting for me inside. Let me go grab her and get this show on the road. All right, I'll be checking back in with y'all when we are at the shop. All right. kill tune. So right now we got it at 16 degrees. We're gonna make the first hit at 16, and then the second hit is gonna be right around 19. Okay, so let's see what makes at 19. I'm guessing 16. They probably make high 12s, and then at 19 they probably into the 14. So let's see. My girl, she's sticking with her guess of 1390, and then we'll put the camera around to Rob, and he's gonna give you his guess. So what's your guess?
So, I mean, you got the F1X.
Okay.
2150.
Okay.
Dual auxiliary pump. The Holly high ram.
Okay. And it's a big motor.
18 degrees on a 441.
Okay.
I would say my guess is going to be like 1438.
1438. Okay.
Lock it in.
1438. All right. I'm gonna stick to 1401, and then we'll just see what happens. So right now, Josh is basically wrapping up with other commitments. It's taking him about 5 minutes. I'm just letting it warm up right now, and after that, we'll begin to pull it in, mount it on, and let her eat. Let her eat. I got that in there. Now you shutting the door when I'm coming to record. Now you shutting the door when you see me coming. Babe, how you feeling? You good? Alright. Yeah, right now he said he's doing some stuff. Give him about 5 minutes and then it should be ready. And then we're gonna pull it in and get it started. So right now I'm just letting it warm up. The temps got up to about 130 oil and right around 170 coolant. So I think that should do it for now, and then obviously it'll warm up some more once he starts driving it in and getting everything buttoned up. Hope she's ready. Hope you're ready, baby, because you're about to go for a wild rev.
All the smoke.
All the smoke. All the smoke. I am pretty excited. Like, at least now I know, like, I'm not troubleshooting my fuel pressure. I'm not having to watch nothing. Like, I know everything's good. Just let it rev it and let it eat. Rev it and let it eat. So, I don't know. I think, like I said, at 16 degrees, which is what it's on right now, I think it'll make like somewhere in the 13s. If it makes 14s at 16, I think I'm going to just, like, not even do a second one. Not do, like, fuck that. Because that means like 16 is just like, plus, I mean, I did bring some extra plugs. So I'm gonna do a pull at 16 with a fresh set of plugs, read that, and then see where the timing mark is. Because these already have a lot of miles in it, but from the past at like 15, 16 is like nowhere near the bend. So I'd be surprised, if it makes, that much, because obviously, I don't want to make too much power, because end of the day, it's still going to be pretty useless on the streets anyway. So, but that's like best case scenario, right? That it makes, yeah, it says no one ever. Dude, the shit made 11-12 at 14 AFR at 10 degrees. So I don't know, like, I feel like at 10 degrees with good fuel, it probably made like mid 11s, maybe high 11s. So
at 10 AFR?
No, at 10 degrees.
10 degrees.
Yeah.
And you dialed it for 11.3 AFR?
Yeah, I've been targeting between like 11.4 and 11.8, so it kind of like bounces around. A little bit of 12s in there, but it's like low 12, like 12.0. So I don't really bat an eye about it. It's all factory computer shit, so you can only really dial that feeling in but so much, One thing I didn't check though, I haven't added any more meth in here since the car went down 2 months ago. And last time I checked it was at a good level, but that was like weeks ago. So I definitely should have checked for that. But I feel like it doesn't go through meth fast enough for me to be worried. But let me grab a flashlight and shine some light in there and see. We do got meth. It's a little bit above halfway. The reason why I haven't added any more is because I have to actually drain it in a couple days and run some water through it before letting the car sit for deployment. I thought about pumping some 93 in the tank just to like preserve the fuel line, but I figured if I'm gonna have my girl starting up anyway, it's probably not gonna be the best idea. Especially
I thought you said I could do it.
Whoever, probably her, because you're probably gonna be busy.
Never too busy to start a 1,438 horsepower C6 Z06.
So if it makes 1,437, you're not gonna want to start it. You only start if it makes 1,438.
Yeah.
Okay, well there you go.
If it's under 14, I don't want to see it again.
If it's under 14, this is going on Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace. Better find that power that we were missing last time, or she's gonna be finding a new owner. Okay, but something will be found by sundown. Either some real horsepower or a new owner. Okay, it could be you. I'll raffle it. What we thinking? Maybe $200 per place.
Yeah, but what if only one person buys it?
Well, then the raffle's not gonna work.
Then you sold it for $200. Well, you gotta put a cap.
Yeah.
Or a limit.
No, they'll definitely have to reach like the threshold. Alright.
I would put your hood on it to save like 10 pounds. It's also a dump kit.
Okay.
So like some air system for my helmet in there.
Okay. I got you. Alright. Welcome back. So this is gonna be the second go at it at Josh Tonsky's dyno. Okay, so last time we were here, running out of fuel. Added a second aux pump, so fueling is not gonna be an issue this time. So she should just do her thing. Dalton over here guessed 1438, and I believe last time we were here, Tonsky guessed a 1390, and then I said 1401. So let's see what happens. Baby girl guessed 1390. Was that you that guessed 1390? Oh, okay. So that was her that guessed 1390. I forgot what Josh's guess was. But it was somewhere in the 13s though. 1380. Okay, 1380. All right. So let's see. All right, pretty excited because this time I actually feel ready to put down some numbers. So it's been driving strong. We actually raced a Monte Carlo last weekend. I didn't tell you about that. But only got one run out of him. Went properly staged, spun. I'll be posting that video shortly as well. I'm probably gonna be posting that video before this dyno video actually. But he didn't want to run it back. It is what it is. I feel as though he knew what was up, so whatever. What was that, Rob? Yeah. Hey, I'll be calling you, and then you just don't be answering. I'm just like, all right. I don't be calling you? I do. You just let it ring. She's gonna be needing these. There you go. You want to move to the side as well? I keep wanting to take a picture, but you just keep bombing my picture. But it's all good though. Got the nifty goggles and ready to make some power. So I'm gonna flip this around, and it should be cranking it up shortly. Or now. And get that warming up. Oh yeah. Oh, my ears. What? Holy shit! And that's at 16 degrees, baby. So I don't know. I don't know. Hey, good shit. Good shit, good shit. What was that?
Get some fuel on top.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
I heard a flame back there.
Yeah, it does. 13, hold on, what was that? 1387? Okay.
It's white.
Oh, 1397, 1020. Was it making power all the way through or did it start to drop? Okay. Yeah, because that's what I'm so curious about. Oh, no, it looked like it kept making it all the way up top.
Well, it's still kind of climbing.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah. And that was revving it out to 70, 71, 29.
That's right when I let off.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Right, that's the last little move.
Okay.
72.
Okay.
I'll press the clutch and you break up a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, I've experienced the deafening. Can I get some
You want some earplugs now?
foamies?
Okay, so I'm probably going to do it at 18 degrees and not at 19. So I'll let it cool down. I'm gonna read the plugs real quick as well. Let me get like 5 minutes. Yeah, 5, yeah. Hell yeah, baby.
I told you.
Yeah.
Putting that in. I did the calculation.
Hey, baby.
Means I won.
Nah, cause we're just getting started. That was at 16.
So far,
That was at 16 degrees. No wonder it wasn't hooking, dude. Cause I'm like, I keep taking timing out, and I fucking spun on that race last weekend because I had it at like pretty much the same tune, and it was making 1390. Goddamn. I was thinking that 16 was probably maybe like 12 or something. Yeah, well, it makes sense why I was spinning now.
You modest son of a bitch.
Shut up. All right, let me read the plugs and then see what happens. These are what the plugs look like at 16 degrees. Given this is just out of cylinder 4. Cylinder 4, and not even anywhere near the bend. So 1397, and we still got a little bit more timing to go. Obviously, we're gonna keep it safe. So I'm gonna throw another plug in, and we're gonna do another hit at 18 degrees. And I think that'll be it for me. That'll be it for today. So I think at 18, it should make 1450. And then that'll be just for the dyno. After that, obviously, I'm gonna dial it down until the car is able to hook on the street, where we use it the most. Sorry, I can't say that on video. Never mind. Hey, I don't street race. like mid 14s. Yeah, that's well into the 14 range for sure. I was right on the mark. I was like mid 14s. Yeah, that's well into the 14 range for sure. 1467. Dude, it'll make 15, bro. If one more degree, it'll make 15, and then I'd be like taking like pieces of the fender home, like, alright, this is what's left of it. You gotta imagine what it's making at the crank then. It's making like 16 at the crank. Yeah. Yeah. It's probably making like 16 range at the crank. Holy shit, dude. Oh man, my data log. I was supposed to stand right next to you that second time, but it's all good. Oh, okay, you already paused it for me? I appreciate that, bro.
Still going up.
Yeah.
I said.
Hey, it's still going up.
Just saying. She had an appetizer.
Yeah.
She had her main course.
Yeah.
Just wants a little dessert.
It's still going up. One more degree, guys.
Just a little dessert.
To see if it touches 15. I mean, one more degree ain't gonna put it at 15 though.
Revving it out. One more degree and revving it out probably would.
Yeah.
You gotta do all that. If you're happy, you're happy. Don't.
I mean, I am happy. I am happy. Where was the right here? 1467. I mean, factory computer.
What's that?
Factory computer shit. I mean, I couldn't ask for more, you know. So, you know, when I put on a Holly, factory computer, you know. So I'm trying to just keep it, you know, somewhat safe, but yeah. And on a Holly, we could probably turn up a little bit more, because then you have like the closed loop fueling up top as well, right?
Yeah.
With the Holly.
Just get the two right. You know you need that. But it's a nice feature for sure.
Yeah.
But if the system goes bad, then you can't put it wrong. If you get it right, it's right.
Yeah. I'm surprised it made that much with 1 and 7/8 headers, because I figured that would probably be like one of my holdbacks. But damn.
I mean, any sensor could, if it messes up, can throw everything off.
Yeah.
If the sensor goes bad, throws it off.
Yeah, but how often does the math go bad versus a sensor?
Yeah. All right.
All these cars run without those sensors. So
All we needed was some fuel.
it's right is right.
Grab my GoPro. Woo! Almost bust my ass. Actually, pressing the wrong button. Yeah, all we needed was some fuel. We had the air.
Oh yeah, you knew that. Third count to lose. All right, so start taking it off.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I know you want to go again, but I don't want to take it.
I got something to do.
I don't want to take it back home in pieces.
I'm sure you're happy. I don't want to make a mess either.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
Fed are for pieces that didn't come on the car when you got it.
Yeah. I do want to read the plug, but I guess I'll wait till I get home. Fuck it. You know, I'm in no rush. Go ahead and save this though. Save that last pull as number 3. Yeah, so we ended up doing a second pull, and I totally forgot to flash it with the 18 degrees. So we did a second pull still at 16 degrees. God, what am I doing?
Yeah, I've had a customer lose out on 50 grand race because those were bad. They closed loop on. Me after that.
Okay. I'm taking your phone out of the car, okay? I'm gonna put your phone over there by the computer.
Me and they had to put fuel. So most of the car cut off.
Yeah.
We kept adding fuel.
And over here is my AFR, so mid 11s, kind of touches like the looks like 12.2, 12.3 comes back down, and then just runs a little rich up top, but that's fine. Looks like mid 11s right here actually. That's fine, I'll take it. Over here, speed looks good. RPM, whatever. And so this is the old graph. I'm gonna have him pull up the new graph with the 1467. Oh, you ever pull up the new graph? Oh no, and like the 1467.
That is it.
This is it right here.
This is telling you that location. So if you
Okay.
want to
Okay.
move this,
Yeah.
it tells you like that's it's still going up, so it's the end, but you can move at each RPM.
It's still climbing.
Yeah, that's when I let off, so obviously it's still going up, and then
Yeah.
of course it tells you total torque at the rear axle.
Okay.
That's your gear ratio right there. That shows if the transmission or clutch was slipping.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was still going up, and I'm surprised that the clutch held too, because that clutch is good for it's a RXC 1200. So I think it was rated for torque. Yeah.
Just give out numbers.
I was just about to say
I
that.
never understood why a clutch offers it in horsepower rating.
cells.
And then what was the? Is it touchscreen?
No. The keyboard arrow left and right.
Okay. Yeah, because I was trying to overlay it
Left and right.
Overlay. What do you want to overlay?
between the last two.
Exactly that.
Okay. Awesome. Sorry, bro.
No, yeah. This is what we're here for. So you set it like that, and this is your old one, the original. If you want that one up there.
Yeah, for sure. So the red was when we're stopping for fuel.
No, the blue one.
Oh, the blue. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then
So you need to move it around, and obviously you saw the air through ratio and all that stuff. Don't move
Oh
around.
yeah, that's right. Man, that bad boy.
That's what you call an anomaly.
Yeah, that thing almost looks like the Dyno graph itself. Just like beep.
He said, "I want to go up too."
Yeah, and it's still making power, dude.
I bet you peak is like in this range right here.
Yeah. But that'll take like revving it out. Like
that's
75, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen you do that.
I've seen you do that. Yeah, that's a nice graph right there. That's a nice graph. But I could tell that my last setup almost seems like it made a lot more torque down low. So the F1X is definitely a breather.
Well, just think. Now on your YouTube video, it says 1400, 441, whatever.
Yeah.
Now it is a 1400. So
Yeah,
now
for sure.
Now you're telling the truth.
Yeah. Before we were just guessing. Yeah. So it was a hoax.
Now it's in cement, epoxy over it.
Yeah. And then
Good to go.
not even like 1401, but like a good bit into the 14s. So yeah, there you have it.
Not even cooled down.
Yeah. I raced Dylan last weekend at 16 degrees, and I couldn't get the car to hook.
Yeah, you got almost power now.
Yeah, so
New problem. That's one thing you do with the Holly traction control. Do that.
exactly.
So what- This is the top right is the torque,
That's axle torque.
axle torque.
So that's what it really registers axle torque.
So he's not actually making 3,700 foot
At the
pounds.
axle, you got to multiply it by 3.142 because the rear end multiplies torque. So if you input into something and it multiplies torque, so you're inputting 1,000, you multiply it by the gear ratio of 3.44, that's 3,400.
Okay. So what was the actual torque that run? Well,
So if the torque
quote
reading,
unquote.
if you move this around, you'll
Yeah.
see the actual number where you're highlighted right here.
Okay.
So you'll see your torque.
So this is like,
It's the
my car makes 1,000 foot-pounds of torque.
That's at
what
the flywheel. That's calculated. What actually measuring is torque at the axle because that's what we're hooked up to,
Right.
and it's doing math from this.
Based on-
So it's dividing it by 3.4 because it's multiplied that torque.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So you need engine RPM. It's called derived torque, because we're not actually measuring at the engine.
You're measuring
Yeah.
that in relation to
Yeah. So it takes the gear ratio, divides it, and if you do the math, it'll be 3,600 divided by that, and you'll get the torque that's reading right there.
Okay.
derivatives.
Sorry. Okay. So I'm still trying to find.
Right at that LED.
A lot of torque.
Yeah. Okay, so I see 1073-ish. Looks like 1075 torque on that last one. It's not bad. 1,000 foot-pounds of torque. Alright. Oh yeah. He's leaving me hanging. Baby. Plant it. Let's go get some Chick-fil-A. You know, it takes power to actually spin the ProCharger, so that's power that's not being put down to the ground, right?
It's called parasitic loss.
Yeah, exactly. So with a turbo flowing that much air, it'll probably make like 16, to the wheel.
These are yours,
But that's power that the shit's robbing. Yeah. Those are his.
30 pounds would probably make more than that.
Hell yeah, with a turbo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's power that it's robbing that that isn't getting put onto the ground. But it's what it is though.
Or you put a turbo on this side.
If I break one more belt, we're going turbo. She said, yeah, all right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
They're already snug.
No. I'm actually proud of her, so I'm just looking like, damn, it made that much for her. Backyard build.
You give it a choice, man.
At the track, I'll be breaking stuff, spending more money.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
So it's the same thing.
you're right. It is the same thing.
Yeah.
That's a big bill too.
It is a big bill.
It's a bigger bill.
Bigger bill.
It's a big bill. Well, then that's a good thing then. So I'm not gonna be broke because I'm about to start spending money on this. Literally, computer, automatic trans, and call it a day. Start doing digs. Turbo 4. But just to get it to hook with the ProCharged setup, I'll probably be at like 8 degrees. Huh? Yeah. Hey, what's the harm in running too low of a timing? Like 8? Yeah.
We're not going to be doing that.
we're not gonna be doing that. Already been there once with the intake valves.
I mean, it's really any choice in the blower. You just do it for like a couple seconds at max and then get in.
Yeah.
If you do like a long pull it out, it torches stuff.
Yeah.
It won't torch the motor, but it'll torch your fucking cylinder head, like outside the ports and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. So that's not an option.
You pull like 20.
5 degrees. I did not think it was gonna make that much with just 2 more degrees. So that was like 25 horsepower per degree, give or take.
I feel like there's more to the logarithm than 25 degrees per.
Well, I mean, I feel like after a certain point, it stops making more with the degree anyway. So, like, it made 11, but that was with no fuel. But then it made 1397 with just 4 more degrees. You know what I mean? So it's like, it starts to be less of a factor. And then after that, they just start knocking, and then shit just blows up. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. When it caught up on him after the second pull, I shit my pants. I was just like, what could it be now? I checked for leaks, no leaks. I'm just like, okay, so nothing made a window in my block. I can't see my piston, so that's good. So yeah, we ended up actually popping the intake hose. I need to run like some V-bands or something, because this ain't it. This ain't it. It held, but it might not hold at the track for sure at this power setting. Probably gonna blow it off midway through the track. So that'll be another thing on the to-do list, is to get like a V-band for the intake.
I've never had Popeyes.
I don't. Who? Rob? Really? Never had Popeyes? What in the communist? You ready? Well, what did we do last time? Zell, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna pull out and we do that. If you want to look at the shop real quick, and we'll take care of that up front.
Oh yeah. Okay. Want to take a look at the shot? Yeah, hell yeah. But I think it said after he pulls it out though. So bring your ass right back. sight now. You're good, bro.
Take a quick look.
He was asking, was that a Celine over there?
Yeah.
S97? No?
S197.
S197. Okay, there you go. Sorry. I missed the one in there. S197.
You don't know shit.
I don't know shit about Fords, dude. Did I look over where?
That living.
Did I? Oh yeah, I did. Drop my beer can. All the fast toys.
Oh, there's a new one you can see if you want.
Yeah.
It's probably my favorite.
I saw it.
Was it the ZR1?
Yeah.
Okay. I did get a sneak peek of it. I saw a side exit when I was over there. Holy shit. Ooh. Yeah, that's about 16, about 1750. I like the valve covers on it too. Yeah. How I get one of those?
What's that? Well,
Stand
they're
around.
K-Tech valve covers, and then we sent them our logo. And they made the inserts for us.
Okay, and then
So we have the
two.
inserts here.
Okay, and to get that, I have to have you. I have to let you do the tuning or what?
All right, you just want them, you have them. I mean, it's up to you, but you can get your own stuff. You can get McGrady Racing in there if you want.
Yeah.
They'll make it for you. You know?
Yeah, will they?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, and then that just.
You normally get K-Tech, but you can have them custom make you whatever.
Okay, so I'll get the valve covers from you, and then have them
No, you get everything from them.
from K-Tech.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, learn something new every day.
Yeah.
I love this. Well, you love this, right? Yeah, and I love it too. Is it for sale?
He just started junkies and been doing some other stuff.
Holy shit, this thing looks clean, dude.
No, this shit was clean.
Oh yeah, the SS.
Yeah, that's a nice Chevelle right there.
Yeah, no, this definitely a nice touch. Nice touch. Alternator relocate
Well,
down
the
there.
body was already like mint when we got it. We did the frame. We took the frame off, had it powder coated, and then we go with the LS swap. But everything else, it was bone stock when we got it, but it already had a nice paint job from like 15 years ago. We just kept it in. But the frame was pretty nasty, so we sent it out to my buddy to get powder coated, and we're putting it together piece by piece.
Yeah.
Like dynamite interior, little stereo, updated interior, and obviously suspension, 6-speed. We redid the tunnel to fit the 6-speed automatic, and then it's got a 6 LED in it. So
Yeah, yeah.
Still cruise on interstate.
You do a lot of good work over here. A lot of good work.
You hiring? I'll get out of the Navy tomorrow.
I hear that.
He actually interned for free the first 6 months, and then after that, and did they like you?
Usually 3 months.
You could do 3 months.
I was telling him, dude, if I was single, I could have lived in a place like this.
Yeah.
Pretty much did.
How do you do this and also have a family? Like, what's the key to that? Because I'm struggling.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I went to King's Dominion all day with him yesterday, but it's tough, man. It's tough.
I'm struggling with just one car.
Yeah, it's
Then
tough.
you got like more than
She's
one
very
car.
understanding. I mean, she's
Yeah.
been with me 14 years, so she knows the deal.
Yeah.
You see the size of this pumpkin?
Yeah, that's probably what, like a 90.
Maybe 14 years in, babe. I'll be more understanding.
I just said it's just 88. It's a big
88?
frame 88.
Yeah.
And my employees building that for themselves. So.
A picture? Yeah, I got you. I got you. Oh
The
man.
big one's on the Burgundy. If you want to see a big single, it's on the Burgundy car.
That
Which
one?
one's that one?
Okay.
Don't let us keep you too long.
Very good. There's only so much stuff in here you can see.
Yeah.
Nah, I could look at this one. But we want to do it.
Yeah, right now we're working on putting a different hood on it.
Yeah, you did say that.
What I'm working on right there, he was putting the hood on it, but I'm actually making some way to take the transmission out. Try to get the transmission out in 15 minutes or less.
Yeah, that's what I need right there. A V-band. That's what I need right there. Something to actually.
Polished was
Yeah.
good as
Was it polished last time?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's nickel coated
Okay.
because it's cast iron, so it would rust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They polish it and then nickel coated after.
That's
This place called
fucking neat,
Dieter's, I
dude.
think. Dieter's Finishing. I think they're in Wisconsin or something like that.
Something about drag cars just wanting to just like keep their shit like sparkling clean. Like
Well, you don't get to drop them much. You know?
You got all this room for activities.
that's what I say.
Oh yeah, we need two to fry.
Hell yeah, copper gaskets. Those are pretty thick too.
Yeah, it's 80.
80. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we set them up at 80 in case we have to cut the deck, whatever. And
Yeah. All right, Rob. I'm gonna leave you here. You should probably find a corner to sleep overnight, and then we'll come get you tomorrow.
I found one.
Okay. All right. Enjoy the free help. All right, babe. Let's go.
start tomorrow.
Start tomorrow.
Yeah, be here.
I'll be here at 8. I'll beat you to the door.
Coffee, man.